to you by Emma Hanna, musician/actress. Whether it be exclusive pictures, fan art, or the latest news, it has it all. You can't be a fan of Emma Hanna without going to this site. So check it out at shyranger.com.
Yeah. Whoever I fight, I just let them, I say that's all the moves I learned on Power Rangers and stuff, So, and if you know the flute doesn't even blow, it's fake. You go like that. I swear, I got the original one. It doesn't play anything. It's a ripoff.
We never did.
No, me and Johnny never did.
We were always cool.
Yeah. Me and Steve got into it though.
Is that right?
Remember that? Were you there?
I remember.
Yeah, me and Steve got into it. He left set for like a couple hours, and I got in trouble by Jonathan. Because I went in his room, and I was looking around. I just kind of did it to kind of bug him. He's like, get out of my room before I tap you out. That's when, like, all the jiu-jitsu stuff, and I was like, oh. So I just kept staying in his room. Look, what is this? He's like, you need to get out of my room, man. He was real grouchy, looking around. I was like, oh, look at this picture. And he's like, I said get out of my room. I said, oh, yeah. And then we kind of got into it. And all I know is I went up to the producer's office, Jonathan, because I always get in trouble, like, all the time. I went up to his office, and I had, like, he's like, where's Steve? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, well, he's not down there, and he left for like 2 or 3 hours. He got really mad. I mean, I like had him in a headlock, just joking around. Well, not really joking around, but kind of. And so I went up there, and I'm just kind of like sitting there, and Jonathan's like, so you didn't do nothing? I said, no. He's like, what's all that makeup? And I said, what makeup? And I look at my shirt, and I have because he wore a lot of makeup, Steve, sometimes. I had nothing but makeup all over my ribs and everything. I was like, oh, yeah, that's, I don't know, Steve fell or something. I was like, oh, man. So, but no, we, not too much, not with those guys. Me and John never got into it though.
Why is that on Power Rangers when anything is heard? Why does it give off sparks?
You ever been hit before? Every time I get hit or hit somebody, they explode or something, a spark.
So in my fight, when I hit the guy, I'd be like, spark, spark, man. What the referees keep fighting, spark, man, blow up. Well, my favorite place to go sometimes is I call it the cornfield. And no, for real, I just like close my eyes and I go to this place that doesn't exist. Nothing exists except like corn. It's true. I got tons of tattoos and my tattoo artist is like, all right, you ready, man? You ready? He's like, you gonna go to your cornfield? I'm like, yes, I'm gonna go to my cornfield. And I do. I don't get like, oh, when you focus on stuff, but really that's my favorite place to go is the cornfield. Hold on. Oh, you mean for the show or mentally? Because I'm a little mentally disturbed from the show. But went to, I think Israel was cool. Yeah, Israel. I went to Israel. Yeah, for the movie, Israel was cool. Because all I learned was bad words. That's it. All I learned was bad words. I don't know if anybody speaks Hebrew. Anybody speaks Hebrew? I had to do a commercial in Hebrew one time. And it was like I had to say, Ani Tommy, Harange Haravan, Tem Sofim, Marutz Hayaradim, Marutz Shesh, Marutz Hayaradim. And the only reason I know that is because I'm like, you want me to do what? And they're like a commercial in Hebrew. And you got like, 20 minutes to prepare. I'm like, dude, I don't even speak Hebrew. So I made the guys write cue cards. So I put ni, like knee, like spell it like Knee, whatever, right? A knee, Tommy. I spelled it out like just all in English, and it sounded pretty good. But when I was over there, I had like bodyguards. They were all like totally just strapped, man, loaded, machine guns. I mean, I did this Tubin SWAT, I think it's called that. I don't know. That sounds nasty, but where you plant a tree, and then they lift me up, and they carried me through like this crowd, and they all had guns. Well, I didn't feel like they were really working hard, so I learned bad words, So I'd like walk down the street and be like, La mama, la chezin kusimik. And the guy, that's really bad, by the way, if someone's going to translate this anyway. And the guys go, no. They like push the guys away, and I'm like, La mama. The guys had to show them their guns, like, no. So anyway, I made them work. It was pretty cool. That was my favorite spot. I do that on the weekends for extra money. It's not that bad. I'm just kidding.
It was awkward, man. Before the show.
No, you look good, dude. That was good. Oh, sorry.
No, before the show.
I got a Johnny story. So he used to. No, I don't. I should though. I should.
I'm sure if you start thinking,
I won't tell him about the Saki stuff down there. Never mind. Just go ahead. It wasn't Johnny. It really was. It was Austin. It was. It really was.
No, It was weird. I had never worn, obviously, I mean, I don't know, some of you guys do, but I don't wear like tight spandex anywhere, you know, and it was like really weird. It was just awkward. And then like these guys were like just bigger than us, and I was just like, I was 18, so I was just some skinny kid, and they had to like build a muscle suit, you know, so that I would look average, you know. So I'd like look next to him and be like, okay, yeah, he's not scrawny or whatever. But it looked kind of ridiculous because my chest was like out to here, my like little small head. I was like this, you know, like the opposite, I guess, of this. This is my body. My head.
It's funny, the spandex thing, because when I was in high school, I didn't want to wrestle, you know. I was like, I ain't wrestling wearing those stupid tights, you know. And I wish I did now with the MMA, because I got stuck in tights for like 10 years anyway. You know, because for no reason. I mean, I wasn't wrestling or nothing, so I got stuck in tights anyway.
For Jason, I was just wondering, a long time ago, there was a scene that you would give me a kiss. I was just wondering, like,
Yes, she slipped me the tongue. I told her not to. I said, Amy, no. No. Well, I didn't say it like no, like clear. I was like, like that. It's horrible. Amy. Kimberly. Was that your question?
Oh.
series, like, they never showed any of the other Power Rangers kids, so I was just wondering, you were the first class.
Yeah. Because, I don't know, Johnny?
I got kissed, like on the cheek and then on the forehead, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah. By who?
Dulcia.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All
Well,
right, man.
gee, I don't know the
All
way
right.
it is nowadays. I don't
It
know what
happened.
Ranger you're talking about.
It happened, man.
No, I remember.
Which
Yeah, I
actually,
remember.
actually, if I think about that scene, you know, and like I mentioned it, and so they added it in there, right? And I'm a frog, and she's like, yes, it's like the one you kissed to get a handsome prince. And she kisses me on the forehead and walks away. And I start thinking, like, wait a minute. So everybody's got they're cunning and they're this and that, and so what happens to me then? Oh, so I'm transforming and I'm fighting. Do I have to have somebody kiss me? It didn't make any sense, you know, like at all.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Power Rangers didn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? Forget I said that. Anybody got a question?
Mine's actually for the little princess. You are Adam's princess.
What? Yes.
Is your favorite Adam?
Yes.
Peer pressure. You see that? Peer pressure. That's the reason why society's all screwed up. People like it. Here, take this. No, Johnny, I don't want it. Now look at me. Thank you for asking.
You got eye shine on that, you kind of fight. What's next for y'all after that?
I'm gonna give the guy an eye shiner. Then, you know, who knows, man? I think we're all gonna die anyway. You know?
No, wait. Hey, we're actually going to be shooting. We're planning to shoot a film,
Yeah.
which I got to talk to you about. There might be two
Yeah, I
films.
get to do a film with Johnny. I'm excited. It's
Yeah,
kind of an
so-
adult movie, but it's I'm just well, see all the things you talk about. You know, you might not recognize him, but if he makes that face, oh yeah, dude, that was you. Yes, that's my favorite thing. You know, because I'm pretty tatted up. I got like double sleeves and stuff. So I look different now than when I was on the show. So people come up and they say that they're like, hey man, I know you from somewhere, and I'm like, you've been locked up before? And they're like, no, and I'm like, you watch adult films? Or and they're like, they don't know what to say because they're with their wife. They're like, and I'm like, no, you don't. You recognize me now? No? Oh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I give people such a hard time, dude. It's so funny. I do for her sometimes, but no, not like I'm go in the bathroom like, oh, morphin' time. No, not really. You know,
It's shower time.
yeah. I go to the bathroom, more phenomenal. But no.